You see, this particular research paper was for Dr. Lago, who's notoriously hard to please. After hours and hours spent staring at those dang papers, I found myself a bit woozy once I got up from my desk. Sort of felt like I was on a high, honestly. I went outside to get some fresh air, and that was when I heard it. Growling? They looked like ponies. I know they're supposed to be dogs, but they looked like ponies. Then I don't remember much after that. The next morning, the janitor found me on the roof, passed out and torn up. I was immediately taken to one of the hospital rooms and treated, which brings us to now. Thank you. I think I have a general understanding of what happened now. So I take it you didn't get a good look at whatever it was that attacked you? Not really. It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but apparently I passed out from shock. What I can remember is the sight of blood red eyes, white fangs, and a coat of blackish fur. The CGF asked me if I thought it was wolf-like, and I told them yes, but I was never 100% certain. Those kind of looked like Dobermans or something. I see. Where exactly were you wounded? On my right shoulder. I was covered in fang-like marks that made it look like I'd been bitten by something. But strangely enough, all my other injuries were just bumps and a sprain. If I had to guess, I'd say I was knocked down on the floor after I got chomped on, but you're wondering why the monsters stopped there. Am I right? Yes, exactly. Isn't it strange that I wasn't torn to pieces? On top of that, it happened on the roof. I swear, when I told the CGF people that, they looked at me like I'd grown a second head. The only conclusion they could come to was that I somehow staggered onto the highway and ran into a pack of monsters. But you were discovered unconscious on the roof, were you not? Yeah, that's true. Maybe I panicked, ran up on the roof, and then passed out? Sounds like leading the witness to me. It's not impossible, I guess. That may be a little too far-fetched. Oh, Litten. You're the only one they can ask for details. How will they get to the bottom of this if you don't have any confidence in your accounts? I'm sorry, I just don't know. And as unlikely as that explanation is, it's better than none at all, isn't it? So I figure it makes more sense that I'm just not remembering things very well. No, I think your memory's fine. You were probably attacked on the roof, which is where you remember yourself going, and where you were found. Thus, you probably stayed there the whole time. I mean, wouldn't it be even worse if it was true that monsters could just suddenly appear on the roof? Maybe they were attack dogs. Someone made them attack. I understand how you feel, Litten, but think about it like this. If you actually were attacked on the roof, we need to make sure it doesn't happen to anyone else ever again. Thank you for your help, Litten. I think we'll go investigate the scene of the crime now. Oh, of course. Thanks for looking into it. Thanks for looking into this, guys. Oh my gosh. If you can figure out what happened, we'll be able to keep it from happening again. So good luck. Thank you. I need it. I don't want to leave yet. I want to talk to you people. Who the heck was that doctor with the glasses? He was talking about medical procedures when all of a sudden he started rambling about sadism and masochism. I am very sorry about that. Dr. Gwenter is a unique individual. I believe unique is too lenient an adjective in his case. While he may be a resident, strictly speaking, it's still rather strange to see a doctor hospitalized here among the rest of us laymen. I wonder if this is what you'd call not practicing what you preach. To the roof, then? Right, let's go see for ourselves where Lytton was attacked. Cecile, are you still okay on time? Your break is over pretty soon. But I can at least show you where he was found. That'd be great, thanks. It was right up here, was it not? Hi. Huh? Oh, good morning, Miss Cecile. Michael, how are you feeling? I'm feeling okay. A lot better than earlier. That's what I like to hear. Remember, call for a nurse if you need anything. We'll come running. Sure. Thanks, Miss Cecile. Wait, if she has special dialogue for everything we interact with, I think I want to go a few more places. Hello, Cecile. Guiding visitors, are we? Well, sort of. Cecile explained the details behind the support section's visit to the nurse administrator. Very well, if that's the case, you are free to show them around and assist them if need be. The special support section, Good luck with that investigation of yours. Thank you, ma'am. This woman's coming off as intense in a way I can't even parse. Let me get this straight. You spilled a bunch of tomato soup on Mr. Gable's bedsheets yesterday? Yep. Scared me, that's for sure. One of the passing doctors mistook it for a massive hemorrhage and passed out, so maybe I scared him a bit more. You are unbelievable. Well, at least those sheets made their way into the wash without any further mishaps. Now, go take some new bedsheets to Mr. Gable and apologize, okay? Like, with as much sincerity as you can muster. Aw, seriously? I don't like the guy nearly enough for that. No complaining. Go. That nurse kind of sucks. She should be in a different profession. Hi. Ah, Cecile. I was wondering when I was going to run into you. Our break's almost over. Is something wrong? Oh, I'm just helping these four for a bit. I'm sorry. I'll be back as soon as possible. I need to apologize, Cecile. If it won't take too long, go ahead. But, who's your little entourage? Pardon us for stealing Cecile away for a bit. The name's Randy. Randy Orlando. How about yours? Oh, it's Philia. Just Philia is fine. Come on, Randy. Can't you save the flirting for when we're not in the middle of a case? Sorry for not introducing ourselves. I'm Lloyd, and we're the Special Support Section of the Crossbell Police Department. We're here to investigate Lytton's attack. Oh, that. Lloyd, huh? Could this be the Lloyd that Cecile's always talking about? Well, good luck. I'll be rooting for you. What was with that delayed reaction just now? Poor Lloyd. These people probably know your entire backstory because Cecile has told them all about you. No one from my family has come to visit me yet, and it's been days. I just want to see my granddaughter. I don't know what's keeping them, but clearly my son's family lacks basic human compassion. Clearly, must be a pretty deplorable bunch to leave you here in the dust. Well, anyway, if you have enough energy to rant, okay, I think you'll probably be discharged soon. You'll see that grandkid of yours before you know it. By the way, want some of this candy? I'm sure it'll help you calm down. Smother the fire, if you will. You're the only one who understands my woes, Doctor. He's such an unorthodox doctor. That old lady keeps complaining about how no one's coming to see her here at the hospital. It never ends. I wouldn't be surprised if I ended up with some kind of secondhand depression from her constant pity partying. Interesting. Okay, let's continue on. What was this? Cancel. Okay, I want to go through these rooms. I think I already talked to you. Yeah, I did. Okay. We'll continue going through these rooms then. Linen room employees only. So, how are you feeling today? I'm okay. Everything's the same as always. What's wrong? You're missing that smile of yours. No, nothing's wrong. She must be in the middle of a checkup. I'd like to ask her some questions regarding the incident, but it can wait. I heard that one of the hospital staff was assaulted by a pack of monsters about a week ago. Now, what the heck is going on? They do realize that my safety must be guaranteed, do they not? What's up with this old fart? You'd think someone in need of their own private room wouldn't be nearly this perky. I think I saw this man featured in the Crossbell Times some time ago. If I remember correctly, he's a member of the Crossbell Diet, hospitalized for poor health after a recent scandal broke out. Oh, so he's faking it. I'm willing to bet he's just hiding out here until everyone forgets about the whole thing. So he is faking illness to procure himself a hospital room? How disgusting. Since he was the head of the Imperial faction's main lapdog, I assume he was shut up in here to avoid making the group look bad. I'm almost certain that if he attempted to return to the Diet now, his previous post would be long gone. They turned him into a scapegoat. I almost feel sorry for him in a way. Okay, I feel less bad about that lady, that nurse, spilling sauce on him and not wanting to apologize. It's a little bit more understandable. He's a bit of a jerk. How do I get out to the roof? This way. Okay. Is this not the scene of the crime? Judging by everything we've heard, the scene of the crime is around here, right? Yes, supposedly Linton was found collapsed in front of this bench. That matches the report, too. Oh, that's the research ward, isn't it? That's right. All of our doctors and residents do their work here. Did they perhaps perform experiments on dangerous monsters in there? Of course not, silly. You say that, but I'm pretty sure that's probably the case. The most exotic thing in there is a greenhouse where plants used for research are grown. How interesting. Thanks for taking the time to show us around, Cecile. For now, I'd like to perform a sweep of the area until we figure something out. Sure. I'm always happy to help. Well, good luck on your investigation, everyone. Be sure to turn over every little stone you can. We will. Thank you for showing us around. We'll have this solved in no time. Look forward to the good news. Yeah, I got nothing though, so how are we solving this? Sorry, I needed a sip of my water. This game takes a lot out of me. So much text. Okay, guys, like I said, I think we should conduct a thorough sweep before anything else. The monsters appeared on the roof. With that assumption in mind, I want us to focus on pinning down their point of entry. That's a smart plan. Narrowing down the possibilities, that seems to be your favorite method of investigation. Well, let's get to it. Okay. Definitely wasn't here. Yeah, not with that water below. If they really are wolf-like monsters, climbing up from here would be near impossible for them. This leads to the research ward, right? Right. What's the plan, Lloyd? Should we go in and get the staff statements? Let's hold off on anything like that. I think we ought to investigate where the incident took place first. Let's give the roof a quick sweep and see if we can find any clues. Lloyd, what about here? Looking at the terrain, it's definitely not impossible for this to be the point of entry, but even then, I still think it's too high up. This is quite high, but I suppose they could have jumped from the portico. If that's true, they would have had to be able to jump an entire floor upward, not once, but twice. Either way, I think it'd be pretty difficult for them to get up that way, so let's put it on the back burner for now. Seems unlikely they came in from this direction. If they had wings, that would explain a lot, but I doubt that's the case. Take a look at this. Do you think the monsters might have gotten in through here? Normally, you wouldn't be able to jump up here from that floor. However, the boxes. Okay, let's go down, take a look. Was that just this door? No. Gotta go down a floor. Okay. I've got this. Boxes. All right, we should probably climb up here and check just to be safe. Randy, mind giving me a hand? You got it, pal. The tops of the boxes are covered in dust and strange markings. Upon further inspection, it's clear that they are paw prints. Bingo. Yeah, those are definitely from a monster. Looks like paw prints to me. There's our lead. And that means the probability that they gained entry through here is extremely high. Yeah, I agree. This spot doesn't look too high up from the ground. We should probably let the hospital know so they can stop him from coming in here again. Yes, I agree. So, does this mean we're done with our investigation here? Yeah, but there are still a lot of unanswered questions. Why did they even want to come up to the roof in the first place? And why were Litton's wounds as light as they were? We have a lot to figure out. I suppose only the monsters themselves would know the answers. Sounds about right. What we got should be enough to round out the CTF's report, though. Should be. For now, let's report back to Cecile before we return to the city. We still need to thank her, too. Back to the nurse's station, then? I'm down with that.